Hi, my name is Zelda, and I'm so happy to be with you today, and I'm going to be sharing with you a card that I made that I call my shutter card. Let's get started. So as you see in this card, this is all about die cutting. There's no stamping involved. So the first thing we're going to do is cut this frame. So here I've used the Waffle Flower Picture Frames die. This is the largest die, and I've cut a number of pieces and stuck them all together to create this nice sturdy frame. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create the background on the shutter card. So I'm going to cut all the strips and then we'll glue them together. Here I have a piece of cardstock, cut it 4 by 6 inches, and I'm going to be cutting this into 1/2 inch strips. So I've cut these at 1/2 inch strips, but really that's just what I figured would look good. There's no harm in you going bigger or smaller, however you would like your shutter to look. You may need another piece of cardstock because I think I used 13 strips in my original card. Okay, so now I have all my strips cut out and ready to assemble the background. So what I'm going to do is put some of this glue on each strip and then just lay it down. I line up the bottom piece and the sides. And then from there, we just carry on and do the same thing. I kind of just gauge the gap that I'm wanting. Once again, you do what looks good to you and the kind of look that you're going for. So I was inspired by watching home decor videos, and I saw a YouTuber make a gorgeous little shutter miniature ornament out of wood. And I thought I would try and make it out of cardstock. So I'm really happy that it worked. It was a lot of fun. So I've got all my strips glued down onto my cardstock, and I'm now going to adhere my frame over the shutters. But I actually think I'm going to do it the other way. There we go, that looks better. So this time I'm gonna apply the glue to this piece because I'm not sure where it sits on the frame. Now I'm going to adhere the frame to the shutter piece, and I'm going to leave this block on top to let it dry. So the next step is to create the wreath, as I've done here. So a little tip I have, if you're nervous about keeping a nice circle, a nice shape, I used 2 circle dies to create this little frame. So I just die cut 2 little circles, and I've got this nice frame, and I can stick my leaf onto the edges, and that will help me keep a nice circular shape. So now I'm just putting a little bit of glue just along the kind of the middle of the leaf and gluing each one. This liquid adhesive is ideal because you can just put a little spot where you need it. And you can make this as full or as sparse as you like. I think I cut out 10 of the leaves. So the reason I did the green cardstock for the little circle is so that you can't actually see it when all your leaves are stuck down. Quite therapeutic, I have to tell you. So I've glued down all my leaves, and my little embellishment, my wreath embellishment, is ready to be glued down. What I've also done is I've used our Merry Christmas, just the Merry. I've die cut that out of cardstock. I think I did 4 or 5 layers. I've adhered them all together to create this nice thick embellishment die cut. Okay, so I've put my glue down onto my wreath, and I've glued that down to my background, and I'm ready to adhere the Merry to our little wreath. Let's apply some glue. You can see I just do little dots, little stripes, and that's more than enough to keep this glue down. So the final step is to add our Nuvo drops, and then our card will be done. And here I'm just randomly placing the drops. I like to do one on the inside and one on the outside, just to kind of make it even. And there we have it, my Merry card using the shutter technique, as I like to call it. I hope you'll give it a try. For links to all the products used in this video, please click on the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss on any new videos.